Back again here. Last night I quit before I was done mounting these carburetors here, but maybe zoom it in here. See, give you a look at what I did here last night. Got those all mounted up, ready to go. Just got to get the air box back in here. Spent a little time. Let's see if I can get around the sled here. Got that rewind back in there, as you can see. Got the coolant bottle back on. Got that all filled back up. Right now I'm working on the exhaust, trying to get that fitted up. Had to make a new mount down there. The old one's broke. I'm laying here somewhere, all my pile of bolts and stuff. So yeah, that's what I've got done so far today. I'm gonna get this pipe on here and get all the springs on it, and I will be right back. So I don't remember where I left off last night on this thing. I believe I was putting this exhaust back on here, so I got that somewhat connected back up here. As you can see, I ended up having to make a new mount for it here. The old one broke. I think I already said that, but yeah, right down there I had to make a new mount. Still have to make one for that one right there. I haven't figured out what I want to do with that yet, so I just put that big spring around there for now just to hold it in one spring there. Cause my other ones are too stretched out to put there, so that's just temporary anyways. So I did get this running last night. Ended up putting a little bit of fuel down the cylinders and choked it, and it started on the third pull. So I'm going to put you on the tripod here. I just got home from work. I'm going to try it again tonight here. Hopefully she pops off. We'll see here, I guess. See if she starts. Oh, don't know what happened there. Something inside the rewind must have broke. I'm going to shut you off here. I got to figure out what happened. Okay, sorry about that little snafu with the rewind there. The nut ended up coming off the inside of that rewind, so I had to take it off and put some Loctite on that nut and put it back on, but it's all fixed up now. Got a little makeshift fuel bottle here for a fuel tank. Ignition's on, choke's on, kill switch is on, off I should say. I'll pull on it here and see if she fires now. Hopefully it'll start. We'll see. Hopefully this rewind stays together. This thing's got some compression. It's running. Got a little bit of work to do to it yet. Put the air box on and a few other things. And we'll be back with you. My beautiful wife. Look at that. Hi, babe.
Hi.
Sexy mama. I love you, woman.
Oh, me too.
Alright, we'll be back. Stay tuned. Alright, so I'm not sure where I left off on my last video. I think I was tinkering with the exhaust on this King Cat 900. So as you can see, I mostly have it together. I gotta mount the coil yet. I got the air box on there. Got it all filled with fluids and got the tank on there for the time being. The fuel gauge, as you can see, the float is missing, so it does not work. Did not find it in the tank. These were floating around in there. I just stuck a magnet in there and fished them out. Cleaned up the outside of the tank, pulled the cover off, cleaned up the outside of the tank a little bit with a wet rag. I think it's probably going to need a new recoil eventually. I put a new spring in it, but it's so wore out inside that it's coming in contact with the cage in there. I mean, it's okay for now, but I don't trust it, so I'm gonna probably end up pulling that back off and either finding another case or something for it and using the internals, or I don't know, maybe I'll go on eBay or something and see if I can find one. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but yeah, I don't have all the exhaust springs on there, as you can see. I just got one on here holding that down, on two over here. You can see that top one's missing right now. But yeah, it does start and run here. I'll get you back on the tripod here and we'll start it up and you guys can see how it runs here. Hopefully it starts again. She looks like going down. Purrs like a kitten. If anybody knows where I can get some front suspension parts for this thing, let me know. You can see that list up there. Same on the other side. So I'm looking for some parts. Somebody knows something where I can source parts through, please let me know. But yeah, hers pretty nice. This will be going up for sale sometime probably early fall, maybe when the snow flies. I got a little bit of work to do right here. The guy I got it from tried fixing this. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a hole. And he tried fixing it with some sheet metal and some rivets and didn't do a very good job. The guard is flopping all over the place, so I gotta fix that. I might even pull the exhaust off and sandblast it and get it all painted up yet. I'm not sure. The engine compartment needs a good pressure washing for sure. It is very dirty in there and I'd like to clean it up. Gotta get another bulb for the headlight. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's missing. Got the other two there. Gotta clean up this wiring harness a little bit and get it zipped down. But yeah, it's coming along here. So I need a little bit of work done to the rear suspension. Got some shock needs to be rebuilt, I think, and idler wheels in there are a little flopping around, but so I gotta pull all that apart and do a little bit of work to that, get some new bearings in it and stuff. So another thing too, I need to replace all these rivets in the tunnel. They're pretty loose, and when you pick up on that rear handle back here, it I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it kind of moves around a little bit, so that'll be getting fixed, as well as right here. I'm gonna drill them rivets out, replace those. So try to get this thing cleaned up and put back together as much as I can. It was pretty it was kind of a pile of junk when I bought it, but I'm trying to slowly find and source parts for it. So if anybody knows Duluth, Minnesota, if I could get some parts up here somewhere, please leave me a comment. So I closed the hood on this thing. I don't know if I showed you. I ended up having to wrap the handlebars in foam to cover up all the wires because there was nothing there when I bought it, and all the wires were chopped off and hanging here everywhere. And so I'm going to try to cover that up somewhat, but I just hung the tank cover on here for now and slapped a seat on it so you all could see what this thing looks like when it's complete. So there it is right there. If anybody's interested in this thing, like I said, it's going to be up for sale this, I don't know, late fall, early winter, or something like that. Yeah. Thank you all for tuning in, and you'll be seeing more of this sled after I get it all cleaned up and put back together. So I've been out here for about the last hour trying to get all of this whatever off of this fuel tank cover. I have no idea what it is. I thought it was like mold or something at first at one time. And I have tried everything to get this stuff to come off. It's on the seat as well. If you all can see that very well through the camera. It's kind of everywhere. And I have no idea how to get this stuff off. I don't know what it is. So I was wondering if y'all could tell me what you think I could do to clean up this vinyl on this sled. Somebody put a homemade riser on it, so I thought that was pretty cool. Bolted through the tunnel, if you're wondering what that was. So yeah, just let me know, hit me up in the comments, let me know what I can do to take this stuff off, if anybody has any ideas or anything. Thank you.